Yeah, I'm Lieutenant Pucci. I'm an actor. I had to learn skateboard for a film, surfing. I've had to do a lot of different physical activities for the work that I do. And that's what got me into getting hurt was I was practicing skateboarding in New Jersey, and I'm living in New York right now, so I'm away from home completely. You know, I can't even tell you. It was like, it's one of the scariest things to break a bone, because I had never even done it in my life. It was like, I didn't know whether it had happened or not. So I actually waited but 12 hours, I would say, before I even went to the hospital. It had been dislocated, the ankle was dislocated, and the tibia and the fibula were both snapped. So like, and there was a chip off of one of them, and it was just intense pain and, you know, totally scary and everything that it could be. When I finally got to meet Dr. Hirsch, and he was like young guy, totally personable, like good bedside manner, like just a nice person, I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna be all right here. And when they finally took me into the OR, I just remember going like, I dance. Like I dance and sing and stuff, like I need this leg. I need this ankle to work again, like really well. He was like, don't you worry about it, we got you. I do this all the time. When you get a broken anything and you're in my line of work, like you might not be able to work again. Like this is one of the scariest things you can do. That's why, and I'm in the OR, I say to Dr. Hirsch, like, hey man, I'm a dancer, do a good job. And he was like, we got you. But seriously, like it's totally the worst fear that you could possibly have, to think, oh, my entire career could be over just because I was skateboarding one day. So it was nice to have a doctor who was literally on call with me to get me through the entire process and make me feel comfortable the entire time that like, everything's good, this looks good, like everything is looking the right way it should, and you're not Superman or anything, but you got through this pretty fast. So now I'm on the other end of it, and God, I just feel like totally more able to go back to work, which is incredible and so necessary. For post-op, what we did was I had to just get x-rays every 2 weeks, and so we just made sure that we were on that. He even helped me get through this experience where, you're not gonna believe this, but I got a job. I got a job with the broken leg. How funny is that? So I had to go to Mexico, and like, they wanted me to have a broken leg in the film. I'm like, okay, that's awesome, but I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor. And he goes, okay, honestly, you're fine, and you're getting right to that point where you can start walking on this while you're in Mexico for these 2 weeks doing this thing. So just go about your life. When you feel like you can start walking on it, like try. You're gonna be on sand, that's good for the leg. Like it was such a weird experience to have to go to a place where honestly everyone wasn't even gonna be speaking my language. But I had Dr. Hirsch on my side where I could be like, okay, am I at the right spot? Has anything gone wrong? And so when we got back and before I left, we did x-rays of the leg. And each time he showed me that like it's hard to explain, but basically like the gray that you could see in the x-ray was becoming more and more white. And so it was like becoming calcified bone again, and my leg was obviously getting better. So now the bone is like totally healed, and all I have to do is PT and just keep that going so that I can get the muscles back to where they are. I would say that you don't understand what it's like to not have the use of both of your legs until it happens to you, and the fear that you go through because of not being able to do simple things like bring a glass of water from one room to another. I mean, you need someone to literally help you eat or care for you for the entire time. Like you can't go anywhere, you can't get your prescription from the store, someone has to get it for you. So it's like every single thing is impeded in your life, and once you have that realization, like I need this leg so bad to just live an active, young lifestyle that I live. It would have been impossible without somebody like Dr. Hirsch keeping me feeling confident through the entirety of the whole scenario that I went through. And now at the end of it, I feel just like totally comfortable that everything was done correctly, and I can go back to work and like have a good life, and a good career.